Yes, Sirski. What's going on, people? Your boy Cage Trades tapping in for the end of the week recap. Today's Friday. Lovely trading week. Finished the week very disciplined. Finished the week very consistent. I was just trying to work on taking my profits and getting off the charts, not over trading, taking my $300 a day if that's what I get my first trade, and getting off the charts. The over trading is what kills me. It's not my strategy that kills me. It's not the setups that kills me. It's not the knowing how to make money. It's actually keeping the money that's killing me on the back end as well too. Pause. That's what's kind of taking me a long time to get used to when it comes to maximizing the profits with trading, because in trading the key to getting rich is learning how to keep the money that you do make. Like that is going to be the main factor that takes you to that next level, because this is taught me and my mentor had the other day. Once you get rich, you now have to have risk management as a rich person as well too, because you can have 100K salary and spend 80K. Come on now, that ain't doing nothing for you. But hey man, it's Friday. Smack a fat ass Friday or something. Make yourself happy today. But we're gonna hop into a quick recap and go over some of the trades that I took today as well too. Some of the market conditions that we were having and some of the setups that I saw forming. Particularly me, I like to trade during the Asia session and the London session, which is overnight. It's gonna be around 6 p.m. to like 8 p.m. that Asia session, and then London's gonna be that 4 a.m. start all the way until like I want to say 7 a.m. So I'm trading anywhere between that 8 p.m. and 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. time frames. Particularly 4 a.m. to about 7 a.m. is my key spot as well too. But let's get into some of these setups that I took today. Let's get into some of these trades that I was able to take today based off some of the most of the levels that I drew up during the week. I always keep my levels on the chart that I previously drew up during the week. Why? Because they still are valid. They still are going to be used. They're still going to be tapped into. Why? Because most of them are supply and demand levels. That's a majority of my strategy that I'm going to trade. Supply and demand. So the market is supply, the market does demand as well too. So at some point, it's going to hit one of these targets. My job is to remain safe, risk the right amount of money, and catch the trade when it happens. Right. So let's go into some of the setups that I was seeing last night as well too. So I noticed on the hourly from the previous day, Thursday and Wednesday as well too, we held these levels down here, which I talked about yesterday in the video that I dropped. So I know going into today, we are bullish. I'm not going to go into today thinking that we are bearish just because we went all the way up. Just because for the past 2 days we were going up and we were bullish. I'm not going to be that type of person. Could I be right? Yes, but most of the time I'm going to be wrong. I need to look at what the market is showing me. It held here, it came up, made a new level, and it held again. Similar to what I was speaking about yesterday as well too. Now, what are you looking for? You're looking for the market to continue to hold this bullish momentum. You want the market to continue to hold bullish momentum. How do you know it's continuing holding bullish momentum? You want to see the sellers come in, and then you want to see the buyers wipe the sellers back out and continue. Much like this. Sellers came in and the buyers continued to make their way back up, right? I'm going to show you guys the particular trade that I was able to take within this consolidation zone as well too, and breaking out of this accumulation as well too, right? So something that I saw that could possibly be forming before I took my trade was I saw the gold kind of consolidated at market open 6 p.m. It's kind of consolidating. It's moving, but it's not moving much. It's in a small range, so this is consolidation. It's been consolidating all night, all night, all night, all night, right? I drew a box around this level. Now, what I was going to wait for is okay, knowing that we're bullish, I need to wait for bearish action and then for the bulls to step back in. For the bulls to step back in and show us that they're still strong in the market. How do we see that, right? I know something called accumulation, manipulation, distribution, AMD, right? Accumulation here, manipulation to the downside, and distribution back to the upside. Most likely past or to the high of that consolidation zone. So something that I was paying attention to last night while I was trading, overnight, I noticed that we were consolidating, right? We're bullish. But what am I waiting for us to continue bullish? I'm waiting for the bears to come in for us to continue bullish when the bulls come back in as well too, if that makes sense. In order for us to continue bullish, I want to see the bears get a turn in the market, and I want to see the bulls say, nah, it's not your turn yet. We're still in control. Those are the type of setups that I do like, right? So here, what I was looking for in this consolidation zone, I wanted a break of this consolidation zone, and I wanted to see if I could catch shorts out of the zone, being that I know we may not drop for long, but I can catch a quick scalp out of this area. Maybe 10, maybe 15 points of gold out of that area, and that will get me to where I need to go with my profit. Why? It's a scalp because we're overall bullish. I don't want to be holding my sales, but being that I have enough experience right now, I know I can get in there and hop in and get sales. Much like I mentioned in my last video, you got to be slick as fuck to hop in a bull market and sell it off, right? You got to know what you're doing. So what I was waiting for, this is a momentum style trade. I'm specifically waiting for a level to break. I'm going to enter on that break, not a close, but a break with a stop loss into that level. Is it a risky trade? Yes, but the type of profits that I'm looking to get are going to be quick. It's going to be quick, maybe 5 minutes or less, because I'm trading with the momentum. I want to see momentum come in from the opposite traders. Maybe if I'm looking for buys, I want to see the bears come in with momentum and the buyers buy that shit rate the fuck back up. Vice versa, right? So that's what I got here. All right. So we got a break out of this level. I prefer early entries with good stop losses. Where would a good stop loss be? A good stop loss would be right here above this target here. A good stop loss is going to be right here above this high. This is where a good stop loss is. So if I get in on the break, if I get in right here, my stop loss is so small that I don't care if I lose the trade. I really don't. Because I'm chasing momentum. Not chasing, but I'm getting in on the momentum candle. So I'm hoping that the market is going to continue with the momentum, being that I have a smaller stop loss above the last high candle before the break, right above that candle high. So if the market wants to go back above there, most likely we're going to continue bullish. Okay. My job is to monitor my trade when I'm in these type of trades. I need to monitor how much it's moving. I need to monitor the profit, and I need to be wary of the bounce backs and the pullbacks rapidly. Why? Because we're still bullish. So knowing that I'm selling in a bullish trend, I need to be very careful and very wary. So that's exactly what I did. I took my gold trade, a stop above the high right here, one contract on gold down to the next low, which is this area. You can take this low here, but this area was my target here. If my computer wants to load, I guess not. This area right here is where my target is. This is 49.093. My computer froze. Whoop-de-doo, wow. Okay, but this is 49.03. This is my target here, all right? So if we get in from here and we target 4,909, that is about a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe almost about a 30-point move on gold. If you trade gold, you know for a fact a 30-point move on gold is amazing. Like amazing. I was down a little bit on the night, but once I took that trade, I finished with like what? Let's see. I finished with $505 on the day, right? This account is at $1,700. I need about $6,000 to pass this one as well too. This is one of multiple accounts that I got. So I was able to collect $500 just by trading the momentum, right? In the future videos that I'm going to be dropping, I'm going to add in the market replay and show you the actual trades that I'm taking. And then I'm also going to add in some of the journal trades that I'm taking. Currently, right now, my MacBook can't hold up with all the pressure and all the videos that I'm dropping with it. It'd be struggling making a 10-minute video, right? So that's why they're quick, they're simple, just showing you what I was looking for. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Where are we manipulating? Where do these levels come from? The same levels. Look at this accumulation, right? This yellow line is point of control. It accumulated, broke below point of control and came back above point of control. For my volume profile traders, they understand what I mean by point of control. Value area lows, value area highs. Gold came down. What is the overall target when you're an experienced trader? Value area low. Why? Because they need to go fill in the imbalance back to value area high. Why? Because they need to go fill in the imbalance up there as well too. Right? So once you start getting real technical, maybe some future videos, I'll break it down or drop down and break it down how I tap into the volume profile, how I'm personally using the volume profile. But maybe I'll say that for another day. But your boy Cage Trades tapping in. I just want to do a quick recap, show you guys exactly what I was looking at for the market today. What trade did I take? $505 on the day. I made that at 4 a.m. I cut the fucking computer off, went back to sleep, and went to work at 7. Right? That was a really good feeling for today. Making money on Friday is always a good feeling, coming from someone that loses on Fridays and blows their accounts on Friday, right? So remember, progression, discipline, and consistency. Right? You will not get progression without discipline and consistency. Your boy Cage Trades tapping in. Checking out. Peace.